Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are here for Saeed TV Daily. We're back. We're consistent. Moses beyond my case. He said, yo, Saeed, need to be consistent on these morning shows, man. So we're here. We're here. Come on, Musa. What are you saying, man?
In the building, man. Tuesday. We're here.
Yeah.
Trying to see what's really going on.
Trust me. There's a lot going on this morning, though. I can't lie. I don't know if you heard the Sesko news.
Yeah, I heard that the streets are talking.
Bro, Sesko, man. We're going to talk through it all, guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Big up everyone in the community. Let's give a shout out to the people in the chat. Big up Naz, big up AJ, big up Desert Rose, big up Venetia, big up Walshy, big up Sack, big up K420, big up Manrick, big up Alex Ferguson in the chat, big up Adam, big up Somali Guna, said good morning. Get the likes up, people. Walshy, AHD. Come on, man. Big up to everyone in here, man. Everyone who's locked in, showing support. But yeah, man, let's lock in to the breaking news that is Benjamin Sesko has decided to stay at RB Leipzig and sign a new contract on improved terms. Decision made for talented striker, similar to what Haaland decided back in the days of Dortmund. Sesko will stay at Leipzig with a new gentleman's agreement for future exit. Listen, I think he's made the right choice here. I really, really do. For him to jet off now, for me, after having one decent season, I think it would have been crazy, man. So he's done that thing where he's basically got calling the shots. He's saying, I'll stay one more year, and then you can get more out of me, but I will give you one more year. This is one more year, basically, isn't it? To improve, to get his mojo together, man. He's not ready yet, man. I don't think for me. Anyway.
He's not ready yet. He's only 20 years old. But again, I would say, looking at his stats this season, has it been a great season?
He scored majority of the goals towards the end of the season.
So he's had a purple patch. He's had a similar season to what Højlund's had.
Yeah,
and
basically.
Again, yeah, and again, when you have those type of seasons like Højlund, I wouldn't say he's had a great season. It's okay. It's not a season that a big club should be running to buy a player off the back of. And if we are, it tells you where we are today. I just feel like there's not a lot of number nines in the game, where obviously the game right now is all about false nines. Champions League is won by a team that doesn't have a number nine. You know what I'm saying? The Premier League was contested, at least by Arsenal without a number nine, and City won it a couple of times without a number nine. So there's a lot of teams right now that don't have that old school classical number nine. So I guess that they are rarer, making them more valuable. But again, it's not a season that I look at and say, "Oh, Sesko, we need to get him." No, brother.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? If you look at his stats, this season, His 31 appearances, 14 goals, got 2 in the Champions League. So 16 goals altogether. He got a couple in the Copa, and then obviously none in the Super Cup. If you look at,
that's a Highland season.
Yeah, basically it's a Highland season. Yeah, you're right.
That's
You know what I mean? And obviously Salzburg, season before that, he got 16 goals in 30 games. The season before that, he got 5 goals. So he's still cooking and he's still marinating.
But you see,
one of them was there. He's marinating.
They were standard. Like Defoe was better numbers than that.
I know, man.
People weren't looking at them as top strikers. Like we're talking about a standard Premier League striker. That's his numbers. Once upon a time,
it's crazy, isn't it?
And
but
now,
for some reason, it's one of them where, because they're this kind of new breed of strikers and they're hot property, it's almost like Football Manager, innit? Like you're trying to get these guys off the market ASAP, and you don't want to be known as the club that missed out on this prodigy. You know what I mean? Like if you miss out on this prodigy, you're known as, wow, man, we missed out on him, man. He's got a release clause. You know what I mean?
And 100%. That's why I say that players like Anthony Martial, when they were popping off for us and not injured, what are they worth then, man? Because them numbers are easy for players like that. And I just feel like, if we're gonna go down that route, then we might as well start backing our own academy players. Because
it's true.
Academy player does come through the Premier League and score those type of goals. You know what I'm saying? When we look at the Watkins, the Solankis, even them type of players that's come through. Like they've come through to be able to score those type of goals in the Premier League. And I feel like if the number 9 isn't there as it used to be, then we should just be trying to get academy players up front, man, that can score goals. And
listen, this Ethan Wheatley kid, you know what I mean? From what I've seen, he looks like he's got a similar build to Sesko as well. He's quite tall, you know what I mean? He can run, he's quick, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's not always about kind of like running to go and get a £75 million player, you know what I mean? I'm glad in the end we got Højlund, and listen, he's gonna improve, hopefully. But at the same time, it's we got Mason Greenwood, you know, Rashford, if you call it, you know what I'm saying? There's talent there. Kobe Mainu, Shea Lacey's coming through right now. But clubs want to always still dip in the market of better talent abroad, innit? You feel me? And see if that's the name. But let's be honest, like everyone thinks there's gonna be another Haaland. Bro, that's what it is. Sesko's a new Haaland. The next one, I bet you there's one this year coming out here, and he's gonna score 15 or 16 goals in his first season. And then everyone's gonna be like, yo, who's this kid? Who's this? Bro, he's just had a good season.
And this is what I was gonna say. That's one of the things I would say for Sesko, is that so many kids are coming out every year. They might just be a new hot name next year, and you just get forgetting about. Next minute, he ends up at somewhere like Dortmund, and that's the best he's going to get in his career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you get forgetting about. So you got to kind of really hone in. And I think South American players are making a comeback.
Yes.
Now. You know what I'm saying? I think players at Madrid, the South American and the Brazilians at Madrid, have done a lot in the game to kind of shine, to put a shine back over there in South America. So again, I'm all right. I don't think to be honest, there isn't any strikers or any players now where you should be blowing more than 50 million on them.
Yeah. But the problem is though, because the demand is so high, product becomes kind of more, you know what I mean? Like we need it more. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like you need it more. We need it more. I
just feel like the level of talent, you should be able to look at Sesko and say, I won't give you more than 50 million. And if they say 70, you're like, you know what? I'll chance it with a Brazilian kid for 25. I'm all right. Because it's 16 goals.
Yeah.
Let me go and get a Brazilian kid for 25 million that might give me 14 goals. I'm all right for the extra 2. I'm not giving you that money for the extra 2 goals. Because unless you're scoring more than 20 goals a season at that age, then I don't see you as a big deal. If you're putting up 20 goals in the league, then I can say, all right, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's like 1 in every other game. That's better than 1 in every other game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you need to be a 1 in 2. I need to know over a 38 game season, you could score 20 goals. That's 1 in 2. Every other game, you need to be able to be putting the ball in the back of the net. If you're not giving away that ratio and you're close to like 1 in 3, 1 in 4, nah, brother.
Yeah, it's true, man. Yeah, I mean, there will be a fight for Osimhen now, yeah, 100%. And Gyökeres, you got Osimhen, Gyökeres, Ivan Toney available. Zirkzee going to AC Milan, I believe. Who else is out there, strikers-wise?
Osimhen,
Dominic Solanke.
Solanke, but I think a lot of people have not put respect on Osimhen's name, you know.
You know what, though? I did last year, but now, this year, he fell off badly, man. But he had a lot of injuries, man.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Because of injuries, they're not playing well. But if someone from the big teams takes a gamble on him and he gets back to fitness, people would then start saying, yeah, I knew Osimhen was serious. I knew this. I knew that. Nah, brother. Put respect on his name. The brother scored some serious type of goals when he was on form. Left foot, right foot, headers.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of he could do every type of finish. He's right, but I feel like now the problem is with him though, he's got he's got another bounty on his head, man. He's got a lot of money. Like, I don't know what his release clause is yet. Let me check his release clause.
People need to put respect on his name, man. That's all.
Bro, you know what's mad? You're dealing with that owner as well. Yeah, he's 120 million release clause.
No way. They're
120 million if you want to pay the release clause. I only think Saudi Arabia can only pay that. Saudi Arabia. It's only Saudi Arabia can pay for that.
Unless they're just gonna. But that's to me. I think I look at the Osimhen release clause like I looked at the Joao Felix one, where like you're just having yourself up. No one's paying it.
Yeah.
No one's paying that release.
No one's paying it. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have to go out on loan. They're gonna end up having to bargain and let him go. No one ain't paying that type of money. And I feel like you've got Conte that's come in. He might most probably try to draw. He will. But
apparently he wants Lukaku more, man. He prefers Lukaku.
It's either he wants both of them up front, and he's going to do a mad formation.
Aye, that would be crazy. 4-4-2.
Yeah, 4-4-2.
Yeah, there's Guirassy available now. Guirassy, who had a.
Guirassy my guy. People are disrespecting him as well.
Yeah, again, he's had one good season though. Let's look at his numbers.
What was his numbers last season?
I don't think they were that great, you know. Let me find out. Because this guy's 28 years old, yeah? And all of a sudden, he's like Demba Ba. Remember Demba Ba?
Yeah.
Nobody knew about Demba Ba.
Demba Ba was a baller, though. Man, need to put respect to his name.
Who did he play for, Demba Ba, before he came to
Newcastle?
No, before he came to Newcastle.
I don't know, but I liked him at Newcastle and at Chelsea.
Demba but he reminds me of Demba Ba, like, you know what I mean? Come out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like, yo, he becomes all of a sudden.
That was that period when Newcastle was pulling at a couple African players from nowhere.
Yeah, they got that guy Cisse as well.
Cisse.
So Stuttgart, he's got 28 goals in 28 games. In last season, he got 11 goals in 22. When he was at Rennes, he got 0 goals in that season. He only plays one game, obviously.
Played one game.
I've been injured. 37 games before that, got 9 goals, 27, 10. So you are getting a guy who
he scores. He scores. He scores goals.
Yeah, he scored goals, but
he scores goals. If you're telling me how much is he going for?
Bro, he's going for dirt cheap, bro.
This is what I'm saying. So if you're getting me a guy that's always been around 10 goals a season, and that was in his bad seasons, and then
17.5 million is released.
He's down for 17, and you're telling me last season he scored how many goals? In his last 2 seasons, how many goals has he put together? Let me look at the last 2 of them.
So this season he's got 28 and 11. So
11 in his last 2 seasons. And remember, look at the game. No, but look at the games though, Saeed. It's 11 and 22. He's 1 and 2.
Yep.
It's not like 11 in about 38 games. It's 11 in 22. So he went from last season from being 1 and 2 to being 1 and 1.
Yep. 100%.
Nah. Man, don't play games.
It's true.
Don't play games in him. He's in 1 and 2. So if you're telling me he's in 1 and 2, so he could come in with Højlund and get us in around 16 to 20 goals.
Yeah, I know, man, as well. This one here, I don't know about his age, man. I can't lie, man. I don't know if he's 28.
They're always doing that to the man then, but
yeah, no, I know.
Rooney, if Rooney was African.
Bro, I'm telling you. Bro, Rooney looks like he's 50 years old, man.
This is what I'm saying.
You know, man.
If Rooney was African, we wouldn't have heard the last.
Yeah, no, I know. That's true, man.
I'd have to leave my man alone about his age.
The system. Listen, the system is always going to help players, isn't it? I don't want to use that too much in players because you still got to bag goals, isn't it? You get me? Like, you still got to score goals. The hardest thing in football, for me, is to score goals. You know what I mean? Like
scores all types of goals. I've watched him left foot, right foot headers. I like those type of guys. He's not even in the prettiness. He's not in all this pretty business. Putting it in the back of the net. We need someone
in the net, man. Yeah. But now it's like that player now is gone. What do Arsenal go for now? Dominic Solanke, yeah. Listen, do Arsenal fans would ever see him at the Emirates, Solanke? Do you think he's disrespected a little bit?
Again, we've just mentioned that there's not a lot of strikers that can give you 20 goals in a season. You need to respect the man them who are pushing those numbers.
Yeah.
Because who else is giving you that? You need to respect those men. I think people are disrespecting it. But then again, I think they've got a striker in themselves that one of their own. What's his name? That they're looking to sell.
Nketiah.
I think Nketiah can do it as well. And Nketiah can go away and end up becoming a Solanke the way Solanke was at Liverpool. I can see Nketiah doing the same
Solanke
thing.
needs to go to... I mean, Eddie Nketiah, listen, his level is not at Arsenal. He needs to go to like a Fulham, and just bag goals over there, man. I think he would bag goals at Fulham. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I just feel like if Eddie Nketiah can get you 16 to 20 goals a season, you're saving yourself £50 million.
They had Balogun. What's Balogun saying nowadays? What's his rep like? I remember he left, and then he was like top goal scorer the season before that. This season, his stats are 7 goals in 29 games. That's the situation right now. Rennes, though, he had 21 though. Last season, the season before, like he had 21 goals in 37 games. When he's gone to Monaco, he's not really done much over there. He's had 29 games though, but he's just got 7 goals only. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Eddie Nketiah, man. So now Chelsea need a striker as well. Listen, the striker market right now is hot, man. It's hot, but the demand right now, everybody's so anxious to go get someone, man. They're so anxious, bro. Like everybody's like, but I don't think for me, you got to do the false 9 thing, man. And Kuku in the false 9, have Cole Palmer and whatever you're gonna go and get, and just have runners around him, man. I don't think necessarily, you got Jackson there as well, but can Kuku stay fit? Arsenal, they scored 89 goals last season, was it, or something like that, without a striker. You know what I mean?
They got so many wingers. I think they got so many wingers at Chelsea. They can play Nkuku and Palmer in the false 9.
Yeah, they can easily.
And they got so many wingers, and if they're talking about Alvarez again, if they get Elise and Alvarez, that's a good window for them.
I big up Don, man. He said we'll go for Duran. You know that Duran kid, the Colombian kid. Is he Colombian? Yeah, Colombian. Yeah. Him. They're going for him. Duran. Yeah. CFC will go out for Alvarez. Listen, you know what it is with me with Alvarez? Yeah, you're not getting a certified number 9, though, man. I can see Chelsea fans losing their heads with Alvarez. He's a frustrating footballer. I think he's good, but he can be frustrating, man. You know what I'm saying to you? Like sometimes his first touch a bit loose. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I don't know, man. I just think he's a bit, I don't know, man.
It's more like my mind's gone. Who did City sell to Arsenal again?
Jesus.
He's more like Jesus than people think,
Yeah,
he's got that about him. He's got that type of same frustration you get with Jesus, where sometimes he's just on it, and then other times it's like, are you sure this is the same
man?
Guy?
Listen, he's not an Aguero, man. Please put some respect on Aguero. Guys, please put some respect on Aguero. Aguero, is one of the best strikers I've ever seen in the Premier League, ever.
Man's mocking Aguero.
Aguero, come on, Lincoln, man.
Aguero was bad when he was at Atletico. He's been bad wherever he's been. Aguero's
bad everywhere. I'm just saying Alvarez is a good player, but is he the player to get you to the next level? I'm not sure. Can he come to Chelsea and score 30 goals?
He's not even a Diego Forlan, Alvarez.
Nah, not even a Diego Costa. I wouldn't even take Diego Costa. Do you know what I
mean? He's not. So now Costa was a bad boy.
Costa was a bad boy, man. I can't lie to you.
He was a serious guy. He's a bad boy. I rate.
Big up Mike, man. Thank you for the donation. Goes question for you, man. If Eric Ten Hag had Chelsea squad, who would do better, him or Poch? Would he do better at Chelsea with the way they play? I'm not sure, man. That midfield would get exposed, man. I don't know.
It's hard.
It's hard to suggest, man. I don't know.
Because Eric Ten Hag will find excuses in why
he win you a trophy though. He win you a cup or something.
Yeah,
he win you a cup. But would you have improved? I'm not so sure. The way we've been playing football. But then again, he did say when he came to United, yeah, I had to play that transition football because I didn't have the players. So maybe Chelsea have a bit more technical players. He would have played, you know what I mean, some decent football over there. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
But did he have a better squad at Ajax than what he found at United for him not to be able to do it?
He never had a better squad, but he had better technical footballers that could do what he did. You know what I mean?
Really? Let's talk about who he found at Man United. Let's talk about who he found it.
Rashford, Bruno Fernandes,
Sancho,
Sancho,
Ahmed Diallo,
Martial, Ahmed Diallo,
Donny van der Beek.
Yeah, Donny van der Beek.
He bought in Casemiro. He bought in Varane. He bought in Martinez.
He had Fred.
He had Delo. He had Fred.
Yeah.
Come on, blood. He had ballers there. He had ballers, technical ballers.
He did have ballers. Yeah, it's true.
Telling me that those men there are not better than his Ajax team.
Yeah, that is true as well. Yeah, that is
There's
true.
no way he's going to tell me he had Luke Shaw, Martinez, Varane, and Delo. Yeah, and he had David De Gea. That was the only person he might have said that's not his type of goalkeeper. But then after that, he had players. He had midfielders of Casemiro, Donny van der Beek, Bruno Fernandes. He had Ahmed Diallo. He had Anthony, who was his guy from Ajax. He had Sancho and Rashford on one wing. And he had who do you have up front? Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Man, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah. So that's not better than the Ajax team. He's lost.
You know what it is, though? It's again, like I said to you, for what he could do, Ajax was, you know what it is the thing, Ajax was tailor-made for what he wanted to do there. It's like all he had to do was just coach in it, you feel me?
Yeah.
But also the Dutch league is listen, that league there, man, listen, you can never take that seriously. That's why I'm going to see, interested to see what he does, what Arne Slot does with Liverpool, man. It's going to be interesting to see, if he adapts to the Premier League. If he doesn't kind of like find his way doing the same things that he did at Thingy. So it is what it is. He has actually the players at Chelsea. Yeah, man. Chelsea got a lot of good footballers, man. Like Chelsea's squad is talented. They're a talented squad, So big up Semi says we don't look at the names, we look at the games. We eliminated Ronaldo at Juventus. That's true, man. The Ajax team, they beat Juventus, Real Madrid. But that Ajax team was special, man. That's why it makes me sad about Ten Hag, man. The guy was actually a credible candidate. Yeah.
So we should have known from the minute he felt Donny van der Beek that he was never going to work.
Bro.
We should have known.
Bro.
Because that was one of his most pivotal parts of his best team at Ajax. And all of a sudden you get your player again and you can't make it work. We should have known from then it was dodgy.
Yeah, we should have known, man. Man. Guys, 766 people here. Make sure you don't like the video, man. Get these likes up, people, man. Get these likes up, man. Please, if you can. Donny van der Beek, I don't know where he is now, man. I hope he's all right mentally, man. I don't know where he goes from here, man. Yeah, we need to get some money from Donny van der Beek, but I actually feel sorry for his career, the way he's panned out. Imagine being at the top here and then leaving to United and then just crashing your whole career, gone down the drain, bro. You're not relevant anymore. Bro, we've actually ruined him, I think that's the biggest failure at Man United in terms of talent, bro. Anyone else, I can't remember anyone else having a career from there to there. You know what I mean? People can say Casemiro, whatever, but at least Casemiro has been playing well for Donny van der Beek. Let's be honest, has he ever played well at United consistently? No, he hasn't. But man, we've actually
but I remember when Donny first came. When Donny first came, we all saw what we bought in Spurses. We saw it. Everybody's like, okay, we see what we got.
You got a little, yeah.
But now that's gone.
Yeah.
So then, what's happened?
Yeah. People say Donny van der Beek has never been that good. Nah, man, you haven't watched him, man. Go watch the Ajax team, and
Donny
go watch, bro.
Was like Muller. That's
Muller.
Man.
Yeah,
that's his game where he looks like he's a normal guy, but his brain is intelligent.
He's intelligent, bro.
Footballer. And this is why I feel like if anyone can save his career, it's our boy, It's our boy, Because what you said in the group yesterday, what Pedro was saying.
Yeah.
It's instructions.
It's
And
instructions,
if you
bro.
can't follow the instructions, it's long. If anyone can follow instructions, it's Donny, you know.
Yep. Knowing where to be, knowing where to pick up these kind of balls and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And
you
that's
just
what I'm
have to
saying.
have
And
that.
if you're gonna pick the team based on who can follow instructions and deliver it, listen, you'll be surprised.
Yep.
It won't be the worst thing if we get a manager like that. If we let certain other players go because we can't get no money for Donny. Let's be real, man. We're not getting no money. So let's sell McTominay because we can get money for him. Let's sell Maguire because we can get money for him. Lindelof, we can get some money for him.
Yes.
Who else are we looking at? Who else is in there that we can get some money
Bro,
for?
we need to get rid of a lot of man, bro. Like, the thing is, man, I'm a bit worried that Maguire might stay, you know, man. And these, man, bro, I can't lie, man. I thought, you know what it is? Last season, they weren't playing football. And the feeling was that, guys, get these guys gone. Get them out. But now, a lot of fans are saying, yo, man, let's keep McTominay and let's, you know what I mean, bro? So I'm just worried that, that's why I think for me, I'm not bothered about signings right now. I'm more bothered about who's actually leaving. Because if I know who's leaving, then I can understand who's coming in. Do you know what I mean? Because then you can say, right, you need this player position here. We're light in this area. We need to get... But I just need to know that these men are leaving. Once I know that, alhamdulillah, bro, I can relax.
Yeah,
I can relax.
This is why I'm still upset we don't know who the manager is, because...
Yeah, I know. But nobody knows anything. Did you not see David Ornstein yesterday? Let me bring you the video from David Ornstein. He was on Sky Sports, and bro, he even doesn't know. How if he doesn't know, oh my days, yeah, then we're effed. Then we're actually effed, bro. It's like seriously. Then we are effed. Let me show you now. Right, let me bring it. Guys, keep liking the video, people, man. There's 800 of you in the building. Smash the likes up, people, man. But yeah, look.
Given up predicting what will happen in this situation, because I'm not sure Manchester United are certain themselves, let alone us. And clearly they've been conducting due diligence and holding conversations with a variety of options. They've all been pretty well documented. As you said, Thomas Tuchel, Mauricio Pochettino, and others. It sort of came out publicly, didn't it, in the week leading up to the cup final and beyond. In case they make this change, and that's the big question still, in case. And it all feels a little uncomfortable with Erik ten Hag still in position. And you would say, statistically, he's done a decent job over his 2 years in charge, second most successful manager in the country behind Pep Guardiola. Of course, it was a really difficult season for Manchester United, results-wise, goal difference-wise, and there were many mitigating factors, pros and cons, and all sorts of conversations around it. But really, for everybody's sake now, you feel it needs to come to a head one way or the other, and some clarity brought to the equation, maybe some comment from Manchester United, and then they can move on. And they've got a transfer window to tackle. They've got a squad to build around. It's the first window under the Ineos sporting control. And so now it seems with Charlotte Dunker's piece there that Mauricio Pochettino's not in the frame, obviously available post Chelsea, but I'm not sure how strongly he ever was for it. And as Mark sort of briefly touched upon earlier, the name Gareth Southgate continues to swirl around. I'm not sure how strongly he's being considered either. So, yeah, a big decision.
There you go, man. You know what I'm saying? Awesome. So, but it's a guess game, man. Everybody's guessing. And the fact is, he doesn't know anything. Nobody knows anything. Like, genuinely. We had one leak about Tuchel ever ran over the courses, But I think there's bro, the media don't know anything. They're making up stories, man. That's what I kept saying to people. But the fact that now it is Tuesday. It is, 3 more days until the Euros. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Basically, you've got 3 days to make a decision. And we'll wait until 3 days. If they don't make a decision past the Euros, before the Euros, then I would be slightly concerned as to what they're actually doing. Because surely you've got to know about the manager. I don't want to be doing no breaking news about the manager when the Euros is on. I'm here to watch football, man. I'm here to watch, you know what I mean? Like, the best players in the Euros.
It's long.
It's long. You know what I mean?
They want to be taken away from Europe, or they want to drop the news because they know that we're where we got other things on our minds as well. We're watching another competition, like we're just we're not fully focused in on United. But I don't know if it's going to favour them, because any United news that breaks, it's always going to overtake anything.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I big up Neji, man. He says Erik Ten Hag stays. Listen, you know what it is for me? Yeah? Like, bro, I'm not saying that I'm going to be, you know what I mean, like happy if he stays here, but I just know what I'm going to get next year, man. So it's like, I'm not even like, I'm not angry. I'm going to be like disappointed in Ineos, because I'm like, you don't have a clue what you're doing, really. You just kind of basically wasted all our time for 3 weeks doing a review only to keep man's job. But I know what's going to happen next year. Like, I know already. The problems will still be there. You know what I mean? We're going to be Europa League. Is he going to rotate? Is he not? Thursday, Sunday, how can we manage that? You know what I mean? So I know what we're getting, though. You know what I mean? We may win a cup, but it will be shit throughout the season. I just know. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I just think for me, you get me. I know what the story is with Ten Hag. That's why I believe it's time to now move on. You've ended on a high. You've got your FA Cup. Brilliant. You can actually go and get another job now. Now
that's the question. Then I've got a quick question now. Can you take another season like we had this season and finish
like fourth? Come on, man.
And finish fourth, yeah. Can you take another season like we had this season and finish fourth, but win the Europa League?
Yo, obviously, I always want to win trophies, but not under the circumstances, bro, that we've seen this season.
If we had a crap season where we're getting battered, we're having no football, we drag ourselves over.
Nah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
And we don't get top four because we deserve it. We just get it because we're better than the rest. That's crap.
Yeah.
We just let themselves go. And then we win the Europa League and we celebrate and we have a night of glory and we blah, blah, blah in the Champions League.
Yeah, but my thing is, though, yeah, when you're in the Europa League, yeah, I'm not saying it's always a guarantee, yeah, but I also think, like, you know, you're normally, traditionally, you have a bad season in the actual Premier League because you're playing Thursday, Sunday. Playing Thursday, Sunday is difficult, you know, man.
Isn't it a new format as well?
Yeah, new format as well, where you play 8 games or something like that. So there's more games included. So how will that take it out on United, etc., etc.? I don't know. But
they're going to be home and away as well. Is it just one-off games? 8 one-off games?
Yeah, one-off games, but home and away. 4 home, 4 away, basically. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so he'll win the Europa League. No De Gea to sabotage us. Bro, listen, come on, man. That was also Maguire's, but it was also everyone's fault.
Yeah.
Can you take another season like his first season? But the first season, I think it was a little bit overhyped, though, man. You get me? Like, it was third, don't get me wrong, but it was also defensively, we were more organized, didn't it? We didn't score that many goals. I think we only scored like 58 goals that season. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like a crazy good season. Our defense was good. We kept a lot of clean sheets. Don't get me wrong. We were resilient, but we were winning games like 1-0, 2-1. You know what I mean? It wasn't great. It was more so like the first year, you can always say, right, benefit of the doubt first year. Then second year, you need to improve. And when he needed to take that jump, he then flopped badly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. And who's to say these injuries won't keep happening? You know what I mean? Like, because if you look at the level of trajectory of the way we play football and how we leave spaces behind, who's to say that these injuries not going to stop on the Ten Hag?
We don't know. Luke Shaw's out here blaming Dons.
Yeah, I seen it. Man like Luke Shaw, you know, said, yo, it's not my fault. It's not your fault. It's not their fault. It's everyone's fault.
Yeah,
10 years in. 10 years in, he said, yo, it's everyone's fault.
Madness.
Oi. Man said it's everyone's fault, you know.
It tells you the levels at United and what we're dealing with and the nonsense we're having to put up with. It's madness. Bro. It's madness. It's madness. But with all that being said and done, I'm still not worried about who comes in and who comes out as much as I am about the manager. Or maybe not who comes in. I'm more worried about who we can get rid of and the manager. Because still, there's a lot of players that we shouldn't even have to. If we have to save a season like this season, Erik Ten Hag has had to save his season, which has been a crap season, but he's had to save his blushes on more than one occasion with players he was ready to sell in the summer, i.e. McTominay and Harry Maguire. The amount of times those two players saved him this season alone, it could have been worse. We finished 8th, we've been 10th.
Yeah, true.
In the league, if it weren't for McTominay, how many points did McTominay save us? And these were players that you were. So he shouldn't even be allowed that level of scapegoat or even that level of leniency to get off with it. Because We forget, side. We could have finished 10th in the league, you know.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to say, man. Chelsea came out of nowhere, bro. And out, you know what I mean, bro? Like, they came out of nowhere, man. It's
because
mad.
the season's over and we've won the FA Cup, people forget we finished 8th in the league.
8th in the league, you know, man. Nah, that's crazy. Well, it's crazy. I'll be real with you, man. It's crazy. I'll be real with you, man. It's mad, man. By the way, what do you think of Forson, man? He went to Monza. I went to Monza, you know. Fair play for that, man.
Fair play, man.
He went to Monza, you know.
Big boy move. Believing in himself. Because it was
to Aston Villa moving mad, you know. They're going to get Sam Illing Jr. That means then that Douglas Luiz is going to be leaving. But yeah, listen, I think he might do well over there. Why do you reckon he chose Italy, though, man? He needs to be careful, by the way, over there, man. Listen.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean? The racist abuse in Italy is quite big, man. Moises Keane got it. Lukaku got it. He needs to be careful out there, man. He needs, hopefully he's got some.
He's a young player. I don't know why he chose Italy. If he's choosing Italy, you got to be at these Atalantas or somewhere. I don't know why he's ended up where he's gone.
Yeah. But I reckon he'll play in the 10 role, you know. He won't play out on wing, man. I think he'll play in the 10 role. Because that league will be quite slow league. You know what I mean? It's a bit more, you know what I mean?
If it doesn't work for him over there, it's back to the championship.
Yeah, championship, yeah. But he's young, though. He's 19 years old, you know. People keep forgetting.
Saying, but if it doesn't work for him on that 4-year contract, it comes out of that contract at about, what, 23? That's back to the championship.
Do you not find it mad though now that footballers like him, kids like him now, are basically leaving at the likes of 19, on a free transfer? You know how mad that is though when you think about it. When you were at United back in the day, it's like it was a privilege for you to be here, like, you know what I mean, and just to stay as much as you could. Now footballers, bro, they're saying, that guy's favored, I'm out the door, and you got agents on your case as well now. Before, back in the day, agents weren't like this, man. You wouldn't have Ravel Morrison or whoever saying,
no way.
You know what I mean, bro? It's mad, you know.
No way. First contract and as well, and he's like out the door.
Out the door, man. It's crazy.
I think the game's changed, man. But I'll be honest with you,
Yeah, the game's changed.
Every year, there's about 4 trophies up for grabs. And out of those 4 trophies, there's about 20 plus teams in any given competition, 20 minimum that can win, that are up for that trophy. And realistically, there's only about 5 teams that can win it. If you're not playing for those 5 teams that can actually win a trophy, then your next best thing is to have a good salary and to be working in a work environment that is the best for you to have a long career so that you can get paid the most money that you can. If I'm 20 years old now and I'm not playing for a top 5, top 6 club that has a chance of winning something, because it's about winning when you're young. The next best thing is about having a long career and having a good salary. I'll be off to Saudi Arabia. I don't know about anyone else. I don't know what these men are. See Folsom now. He will get the best chauffeurs, the best quality of life.
I know.
Playing football with some old school senior pros that he might never get to play with, and be scoring goals and be the main man. How bad would he be in one of their teams? He'll be like one of the best.
You'll be one of the best players. Yeah,
one of the best players quality wise. All the OGs are veterans. They're passing you the ball so you can finish, and you're getting paid like £1 million a month.
Yeah, I don't know how much they offered him contract wise, man. But Monza, I don't know if they're earning big money in that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but I think you know what he's gonna do though. He's gonna be there for like a year and a half, 18 months. He's gonna light it up, baby, and then he's gonna go to like a French club or a German club.
Even that, like when you look at the French league since Mbappe's gone, and remember Ronaldo said it. The Saudi league's about the same level as the French league.
I know it is. Bro, they've got more revenue. French league now, I don't know if you heard about the French league, but they're struggling to get sponsors, man.
This is what I'm trying to say.
They're struggling to get sponsors in the French league.
This is what I'm trying to say. So when you look at the caliber of player that's gone over to the Saudi league, if you're a young player, I don't know what your agents are doing, brother, but if you're not going to play for a top, why would you go to Italy to just go and play for a mid-table French team? Make it make sense to me. It doesn't add up.
I know. But again, I don't know if his agents have advised it. Let me get this one before I get the manager one. Big up Strasbourg Sixers. Forson will have a good partnership midfield with Warren Bondo, who's very young French midfielder, and Matteo Pessina at Monza. By the way, Monza have sold their keeper to Juventus. Highly rated keeper. Big up Mike says, who do you want as manager then? And what do you expect in their first season? I need minimum third and a cup. Bro, I don't think we're finishing third. I think we're finishing top 5, top 6.
Top 4 in the cup will be nice.
Yeah, 100%. But I don't believe that's going to be possible. I still think Aston Villa will be strong. I think Newcastle might.
To be honest, Saeed, even though we finished 8th, with about 6 games to go, there was still an opportunity for us.
Yeah,
we knew Eric Ten Hag was crap. If a serious manager comes in, because I keep on saying, default setting of Man United and the level of quality that we have, our default setting is still finishing in the top 6 with or without a manager. Yeah, if our manager was sick for a whole season and we had to just have the coaches on there and sitting in a stand and have someone else like an interim have to step in, like a flipping, what's his name? Not McKenna. Well, what's our guy?
McLaren.
Darren
Fletcher.
Like a Fletcher, yeah. And he had to step in because the manager was ill. We'll still can be able to get a top 6.
Come on,
100%. It's a default setting. So with a proper manager, Manchester United will finish in the top 4. I've got no doubt about that. We've got a proper manager side, because one of the things that the fan base likes to do is these players are not good enough. They're just not good enough. Man, do you know how hard it is to be a Premier League footballer and then to end up at Man United?
It's true. Come
on, man.
It's actually true, when you deep it like that.
I'm just saying that they're not good enough. It's easy to say Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, Ahmed Diallo, Sancho, Anthony, Casemiro.
Man.
It's just easy to say that these men are not good enough. Come on, man.
I still can't believe all them players you named and we're 8th. Man.
Problems. And this is what I'm saying.
Check this, by the way. Netherlands are in trouble, man. I don't know if you heard about the Netherlands, man, but they've lost Frankie de Jong to injury. Cooper Miners is now out as well of the tournament, man. Bro, I don't know what's going on, but Netherlands now, chances have just gone down the hill, man. Their midfield is so whack, man. They've got man like De Roon playing in there, man. So, but Frankie de Jong, man, bro, his career after United, we're after him, is looking a bit spooky right now. I'll be real with you, man.
No more. Even when I hear people singing that song and Ten Hag singing a Frankie de Jong song, I'm like, how the heck can you be 3 years in at United still singing that song, you idiot? Get out of here, bro.
Bro, it's mad, bro. Someone criticized him, Who's that guy? Ruud Gullit. Is it Ruud Gullit? Yeah, he criticized him. I said, yo, man, when we look at the guys like, when you look at the guys like Toni Kroos, and you're looking at the guys like, what's his name? De Jong now, man. Like, De Jong should have had a good career, man, but he's not. You know what I mean? Like, come on, let's be honest. Like, has he hit the heights of what he's meant to be? I'm not sure, man.
No way. He's not even had a better career than Bruno Fernandes.
Yo, that's crazy. You know what?
You can never look at it and say that De Jong's had a better career than Bruno Fernandes. No way.
Yeah, man. I don't know what that injury has been like here, but he must have had a bad injury, man. He's missed 27 games this season due to various injuries, the worst of his career. It's more than double the 2017-18 season where he missed 13 games. So, boy, man, he's in. Yo,
yeah, he's done. He's done. But what are you saying about this Douglas guy from Villa? Why can't we go in for it,
bro? I would love to go and get him, man. I swear down, bro. But the problem is, man, he wants to go abroad, man. He wants to go to Juventus for some reason. You get me?
Because they're a big club.
Yeah. And now Villa are gonna go and get this brother here. He's talented, This guy here. Understand? Samuel Illing Jr. is keen on joining Aston Villa as he can be included in a swap deal with Juventus for Douglas Luiz, as revealed yesterday. Talks are ongoing for Illing Jr., Weston McKennie, plus cash for Aston Villa and Douglas Luiz to join Thingy. Yeah, man. He's a decent little player, man, You're not seeing him.
Nah.
It's not left winger thing, left winger kind of type. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's decent, man. He's not. He's 21. He plays for Italy. You know what I mean? So
he's not there for no reason. He's not in that black and white stripe for no reason, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, he's
that.
Yeah, I mean, he's talented, man. He's quick, you know what I mean? He's techie as well. Do you know what I mean? And also, this idea, I love these kind of wingers, left-footed left wingers. They're rare in the game. Look at this. They're rare in the game, man. Like, bro, man, I miss these kind of wingers, bro. You see too many left wingers that want to cut inside. How about this?
I like that. I'm having some of that on the left.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. A lot of passion. You know what I'm saying?
But,
so yeah, man. He's bro. Like I said, Aston Villa are building, man. He's a wing back, yeah, but he can play left wing as well, so he can play both in it. And if they want to play three at the back, they can play three at the back now.
we need a wing back. If that's a wing back,
he's from Cobham, you know. This Chelsea academy, I'm telling you, man. They've let a lot of players go, you know, man. They've let a lot of players go, man. It's crazy.
All
it's
right,
from Cobham, man, and we got Anthony. Yeah, it's crazy. Aston Villa want Gallagher too. Yo, Aston Villa are getting these kind of signings.
This is why I said that they would take McTominay, because he scores goals.
Nah, they already got their Scottish Braveheart, man. They've already got their McGinn. That's their McTominay, but better. Do you know what I mean? He's McTominay, but better.
Pair them up.
Yeah, big up Strasbourg. Says, can you play left wing? Allegri played him as wing back. But I think he's got a lot more than that, man. I think he's got a lot more than just a kind of a left left back role.
Boy. Chelsea are picking up some good young talents, boy.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. I big up Mike, man. Thank you for the donation again, man. Big up. Says, funny thing is, we are all saying the same thing before Ericsson and I joined. We ain't finishing top 4. Trust in my ball manager. We finished with less points than we had this season as well this year before he joined. All right, Mike, man. Broski. I don't know, man. I just look at it from my point of view of, yo, like the ship had now kind of sailed, in it. Like, you know, the boat has sailed, in it, man. Like, bro, it's time to move on now. I feel like we need fresh change. Ineos as well. I think for their own sake, this is why you know what they want to do? They want to be known as the club that said, yo, this is the start of the new Ineos regime. New owners, new manager. That's how it should be. It's very, very rare for a new kind of owner to come in and then kind of almost like you keep the same man. Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro? Like, it's very rare, man. I don't think it's happened at any other club. You tell me where it's happened where they've kept the guy. I don't know. Most people, they say, yo, I'm getting rid of the manager now. I'm getting rid of this CEO. I'm getting rid of that play. You know what I mean? So it's mad.
Yeah, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. I've never seen it. Most people always, like, no matter what you've won, haven't won. And I think it's also kind of expected. Even the manager in position is like, I get it. They don't even fight it. Yeah. Most managers, when the new ownership comes in and they got a new sense of direction, if they're not that guy, and they haven't put up those numbers, if you're not like Pep, Klopp, that guy who's put up numbers, most managers accept it and they're like, oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'll get the team to the end of the season, and you lot can start your new project. And it's like, and it's no hard feelings. Yeah. So I don't know why Ten Hag's catching feelings for.
Big up Samir says, what are your thoughts on Kendry Paez? Yo, listen, he had one nutmeg, and that was about it, man. I watched him the other day. 17-year-old Ecuadorian player that Chelsea have got. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's talent there. He's still young. Let him develop. But like I said, I only seen one little nutmeg, and that was it. He was tidy here and there, but he didn't do much. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so, I don't know, but at least you lot are going getting him. You know what I mean? You lot are getting talent. One thing about Chelsea, they're getting talent abroad. United, they need to start moving on that kind of way, man. Like, getting these little gems abroad, man. Do you know what I mean? When was the last time we got like a gem apart from Amad Diallo? Like a player that we got abroad.
One, really.
Palestri.
The last two, Palestri and Amad Diallo. And then we've let them down because they've both shown on the international stage, especially Palestri, that he's got something. He's a player.
Bro, you watch him in Bielsa's system.
Yeah.
Bielsa's system is cooking, man.
He's cooking. He's a player. He's a player. He's another one that can take instructions well. Very well. Seasoned professional. Is another one of them guys who can take instructions very well, very professional.
I said Anthony. Now I'm talking about youngsters that have, you know, maybe Garnacho was the last one that we got from Sesko Madrid. You know what I mean? For like, I don't know how much we bought him for, but do you know what I mean? That was like, yo, like we got him out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? So, remember Pogba, we got it from Le Havre. Pogba, we got it from Le Havre. We need to get these little French gems, you know, man. You know, I'm telling you now, man. Go get these French players, man. Do you get me? Go get the next Pogba, man. Do you know what I mean, bro?
My thing is as well, like when you look at Palestri, Ahmed, Mainu, Garnacho, when you look at that, those four, those type of players, when they come through in an academy, they normally they all push on at Barca. They're all tidy, clever, talented players.
Yeah.
They all push on. They don't do what Man United's done, where they've let down Ahmed Diallo, they've let down Pellistri. Kobe Maino's managed to push through because of injuries, and so has Garnacho.
Yes.
But all four of these players, Pellistri, Diallo, Mainu, and Garnacho, should all be pushing on with a proper coach. They should all be pushing on at this club. We shouldn't be having our eyes, like example, when you look at these other players that's coming through at City, Leizig saying all of these type of men. City will look at them and be like, they're nice, but they're not rushing to get there.
They're not rushing now. They're not rushing, man. They're not rushing.
They've got players that they've invested in.
Yeah,
they're letting Cole Palmer go.
They're letting Cole Palmer go for 45 million.
Come on.
But we let Zidane Iqbal go. We let Alvaro Fernandez. He's gone. We let Gomez. Gomez is doing bits at Lille. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We let him go.
And this is the madness as well. How can we let my man go to Benfica and we can't even get a deal out of Benfica for
man. Yeah. Big up Mr. Wolf says the way Ineos is treating Ten Hag is a mistake. Prospective new managers look at the delay of decision as highly unprofessional. Either a statement of support or fire him. Yeah, that's what we're gonna find out, innit? You get me? Like, what if they don't do a statement and just keep it quiet, yo? But someone said, they don't need to do a statement though. That's why I believe he's gone. Why would you not? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, bro. Like when you deep it, it's mad.
It's deep for him. They have to speak though, because even though they haven't come out personally and said that they're doing this massive overhaul and due diligence of the club, but that's what's been fed out to the media, that they're running this strategic background check and all of that.
Background
I'm saying.
check. Yeah.
So they should have. The fact that they've come out with that, they need to let us know what's the end goal of that.
Even Kovar, man, bro, he's been decent at Bayer Leverkusen. That one he should have just kept him. You know what the bad thing about Kovar is, I swear down, bro. I thought he was like 18, 19, and that's why they let him go or something like that. Like, I don't know. But, bro, he's 23, He's not young, He's young for a keeper. But I'm saying, I thought he was like 18, 19.
That's what I'm saying. But again, like Rance just said that, there's a group of young players that Man United should all have been pushed through. From that goalkeeper there that you've mentioned, to a few like Iqbal, there's a few that should have been pushed through, developed with a proper coach, with a De Zerbi.
Yeah, man. Bro, it's crazy, man. What about this player here, man? Paulinho, man. Bayern Munich are after him. Bayern are not scared about other clubs linked with Paulinho, as they've got an agreement with the player on personal terms. He strongly wants to move. Talks with Fulham continue after initial proposal rejected. They put an initial bid of 38 million that was rejected. They're probably getting for about 35 million. But would you have taken him? Would you think he's someone that United could have got? Because I'm seeing people still be linked with Joao Neves. I'm saying no, man. I'm seeing people put Joao Neves alongside Kobe Mainu and then have Bruno Fernandes as a 10. Bro, that midfield is so imbalanced. It's crazy, bro.
No, but I'll do it the other way around, though. I'll do it the other way around. I'll have Bruno in the false 9, and I'll have Mainu and Joao Neves in the 2-8s with Casemiro behind them. How about that?
That might work. Yeah, that might work.
That's what we need. We need to have 4 midfielders in there in that diamond. We need a diamond of 4 midfielders, and Bruno's the false 9 in that diamond. That's the only way I see it. Because Bruno can do a false 9. He's got an eye for goal, and if he needs to step back in to support in the midfield, he can do it. But we need to have a 3 of Casemiro, Mainu, and then that Joao Neves kid.
I'm not sure, man. I swear down, man. The way that people are hyping up this Joao Neves, I don't know, man, if he's that guy, man.
It's the truth, Saeed.
I don't. Yeah, but the truth, at what money, though, man? This brother,
No, Man United ain't got that type of money.
Go and get this brother here, bro. What's his name? Fofana is begging to leave Monaco.
It's not the truth. It's not the truth.
Bro, I'm telling you, he's the guy, man.
It's not
20 million. But now Arsenal are admiring him now. What's it? Remember here, yes. So Yusuf Fofana will leave 100% this summer. Plan on both player and club side is confirmed. No advance negotiation.
I like him.
He's a good player, man.
But you know what he's saying?
Look at this. Kefren Turam, 25 million. Todibo, 20 million. Yusuf Fofana, 25. It's business. That will cost you 70 million. 70 million for all three of them if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's light work. But you know what it is? Go back to that, yeah.
Look how strong, man.
Yeah, he's solid.
Look at that, man. He's got, let me like, he can, broski, man. You need this, bro. Look at that.
If you're talking about the 6 row, but
he's
when
he's a hybrid. He's a hybrid, but he can score. He can go forward as well. Him and Manu would suit each other. One can sit, one can press, one could, you know what I mean? Look at that.
You know what makes me sick, though? That makes me want to smash my laptop right now. Is that those 3 players that you just showed me are the equivalent? Those 3 players that you've shown me, they're the equivalent of the Mason Mount money. That's why I just want to smash.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He's got a bit of tech as well, not just kind of like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, not one of the midfielders that just break up play. He's actually got a bit of technique about him as well. Look at that, man. Can drive the ball forward. Look at that turn. Look at that. Get off the ball, man. We need the ball winners, man. Look at that and drive as well. Look at that. Sat him on the floor. See you later. Look at that. Half spaces. Boom. Oh, yeah. For 25 million.
He started to look. The more I watched that, the more I started to think, is that Kante? Is that Kante?
Bro, it's mad, bro.
Kante's got some of those steps.
5 million, bro. And everyone's saying no to that. Thomas, 5 million. Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Come on. I'm glad you don't own a team. Man's playing Football Manager. Well, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? what I just said about now, about the players.
Yeah, man said with their Football Manager. Man thinks that seeing something with your own eyes and seeing technical ability means you're playing football. There's certain things that you can just see. Listen, show me a compilation of McTominay doing that.
Exactly, bro. McTominay don't want to know about the ball, man. He don't want to know about it.
You'll see goal scoring ones of him putting goals away. Yeah. But not that ability like in the middle of the park.
Another Kamara I want. Listen, Kamara was a free transfer. I wanted, man. I wanted him. Yeah. I wanted Kamara, bro. Before he went to Villa, I was telling him, this guy, captain of Marseille,
and he done well at Villa. I rated him.
Hey?
He done well at Villa. I was rating him at Villa and how he was moving.
You know what I mean, bro? So, broski, go and get him, man. Kefren Turam, I'm not going to lie to you. I've not watched a lot of Kefren Turam. I'll be real with you. Like, I've not watched a lot of Nice, so I wouldn't know too much. I might see him in the Olympics. He's going to be playing the Olympics. Look at this guy here. Kamara, another overrated one. Bro, you haven't watched him. You haven't watched him then. You haven't watched Kamara then. You know what I'm saying? He's been balling out. He has been, if you go ask Villa who their best player is, yeah? Guess who they're going to say? After Watkins, Kamara. Go and ask them. Their most important player, the one that they appreciate the most, is Kamara. Go and ask them.
Yeah, a lot of people don't see the work that these engine horses do. Like with quality, though. With quality,
man. He's press resistant. He can play that DM role. He's good on the ball. He's tidy. He would have made it in the France squad this year. I'm telling you now. He would have made it. But obviously, he's Manu Kone. That's Adiwale's guy, man. And Kaz. I don't know too much about Manu Kone. You know what I'm saying to you?
That's Kaz's guy still.
Yeah, that's Kaz's guy, man. Do you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's a crazy one. But like I said, bro, there's midfielders out there that are cheap, bro. You need to go and get them. You need to go find them, bro. If you don't find them, someone else gonna take them. And that's the reality of the market right now. If you don't, like, you know what I mean, bro? What about this brother here, Matthias de Ligt? Would you have him? Probably Bayern Munich want to sell him.
Nah, he's a Maguire.
Yeah, he's a Maguire. Another Maguire.
He's a Maguire.
Yeah, man.
You don't want to play like that. He's a Maguire, man. I'd rather take Upamecano.
I'd rather go get Kim and Jay. How about that?
I'd rather take Upamecano because in the right system again, Upamecano's not the worst. Yes, he's been batted up, but people take away what he is good at. And I always say that when you have a manager that exposes what you're bad at and not what you're good at, you're in trouble because everyone has frailties, bro. So you need a coach that looks at you and says, you know what, brother, I'm taking you out of this.
Yo, they say, nah, man. They say disrespect on de Ligt. Yo, They're on team, Wilson. They're on
De
team.
Ligt is a Maguire, my brother.
Now he's a bit more mobile than
He's
him.
a
I get what you're trying to
Maguire.
say. I get what you're trying to say, man. It's like
Watch him in the
De Ligt
Euros.
has been a career.
Watch him in the Euros.
Bro, De Ligt's crushed his career. He's another one, like, man. Like, you know, when you look at players like have just kind of like left Ajax and just kind of like not done enough. Like, he went to Juventus, didn't really hit the heights, came to Bayern Munich. Has he really hit the heights at Bayern Munich? No.
That's what I'm saying. You can't be traveling around town going from Juve to Bayern and no one still remembers that you're even playing the game. That's a myth.
Yeah. Bayern fans rate him. Nah, Bayern fans want to listen. They need to find money. Kimmich is going to leave. A lot of players are going to be leaving, man. They need to raise money, man.
Listen,
I like Bayern Munich, you know, need to raise money, you know. It's crazy.
So I like company. Company's football. Company ball's not going to allow for nonsense.
Yeah,
I reckon he's gonna have I reckon he's gonna give what's his name, Alonso, a run for his money, bro. This is not Tuchel, bro. Yeah, all that fancy football. Watch company ball when it hits the Bundesliga, and at Jadon Sancho going for 40 million, guys. Don't be surprised if you see Sancho landing up at Bayern Munich next season. That's all I'm saying.
Remember all the clubs want him, by the way. All the clubs want him.
Yeah, don't be surprised.
Not just Dortmund. Other clubs want
Don't
Jadon
be
Sancho.
surprised if you see Leroy Sané on the right, Jadon Sancho on the left, Musiala in the 10 behind Harry Kane. Guys,
that's a devastating front four, you know.
Devastating front four.
That is actually a good front four.
3 lighties behind Kane. Yeah.
Bro, I can't lie. But you know what it is, though? I think he would, out of respect, I don't think he would go to Bayern Munich.
Nah, he would go. There's a lot of players that's gone from Dortmund to Bayern.
Nah, but I feel like, he would have a bit more respect. I think Royce would tell him, yo, Royce, to say, yo, stay here.
Right? It's not that deep. Especially, and the thing what people said, like, and I said, this will be the closest Bayern Munich will have to getting Frank Ribery and Iron Robin back. Having Leroy Sané and Jadon Sancho. Problematic with Mussolini, the guy in the 10.
Bro, I'm telling you,
man. For everybody.
But we need 50 million now, or go and get a little player swap deal or something like that. I don't know, man. 50 million, bro, I want, man. Because I'm seeing man like Broha go for 30 million. I'm seeing certain man go for big money this summer, man. Conor Gallagher, 50 million. I'm seeing Bear man going for money, you know. United need to do you know what it is with United, yeah? They don't do what other teams do to us, Musa. They do bidding wars. You know how United go into the bidding and all of a sudden it goes up by 20 million? That's what United need to do. Yo, Dortmund, you want him? Right. Starting is going at 40 million starting price. Yeah. 40 million starting price and then go up from there. Yeah?
It's a problem.
Go up from there.
Listen, I saw a picture of the 2 assets that we're trying to sell in that blue United kit. Sancho and flipping Greenwood. And I said to myself, imagine just putting 80 million on these 2 talents. What a madness is this, bro?
It's madness will lie when you deep.
Like, we need that.
I know.
I looked at them and I said, Sancho and Greenwood can line up for you next season for 80 million pounds.
80 million, bro. 80
just like
million.
that. So you're telling me that Bayern Munich can future-proof their front 4 for the next 4 or 5 years by having someone like Sané.
And listen, Amad Diallo's on 1 year left on his contract, you know. Bro, if Amad Diallo don't get game time next year, he's going to leave on a free. Watch this space. If he doesn't get game time next year, Amad Diallo next summer is going for free. And we bought him for 40 million, didn't we?
Yeah. The rise into 40, something
in like 3 summers, United could lose Greenwood, Sancho, and Amad Diallo in 2 summers. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yeah, Man United and Martial left on a free. Varane left on a free.
Pogba again.
Pogba. All right, listen, we're finished, you know. Well, we're finished. If we don't get our act together, I'm telling you now.
We could have got money for De Gea.
We could have got money for De Gea, man. The problem is, United, they're so stupid, man. They don't just, you know what they don't say? The problem is, they just don't do that whole thing of putting a guy on a contract here and then giving him money. You know what I'm saying? And then getting money out of him. Like, they don't do that. Angel Gomez, like, you left him on a free. Like, at least get some money out of him.
Yeah, but if you know you're not going to give the money, look at Bayern Munich. Look what they've told their left back. Davis.
I know. We want 50
If you're not
million.
signing, you need to leave.
Yeah.
Don't play games with us.
Don't play
we
games
need money,
with us.
brother.
We need money.
And that's what it's got to be. You need to go to the gay and be like, you're signing this right now for what we want to give you with 1 year left, or we're selling you this summer. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
No niceness.
That is it.
Pogba, we're dropping your wages, or you're signing on this, or we're selling you this summer.
Yeah.
Everybody, no niceness. All this funny business like, I'm not too sure. Are we going out? We're not going out. Are we friends? We're not friends. Brother, be clear. What we doing it?
You know what's mad as well? You got to remember as well. You got even the Bruno Fernandes thing now, like, yo, like, do you know what I mean? Respectfully, innit? Like, you know what I mean? You got 2 years left on your contract. But that's the problem, though. We always either leave it too late or we leave it too sour. The ending is always kind of bad with United, man. Have you noticed? Like, a lot of players always say, yo, like, the way it's ended at United was quite bad, man. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, let's be honest. You know? The Ronaldo one, obviously, we got 80 million from him, innit? That's not too bad. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, not bad. And that was big money. The equivalent, that's the equivalent of what today?
Oh, yeah, Adoma Lookman. He's going for 25 million, man. Would you take him?
Yeah, I wouldn't say no to him.
Yo, that's a decent signing if someone wants him, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no.
No.
That would have been a signing that would have been value for money rather than the Anthony one.
Right. Plenty goals just come out now. Adama Lookman going to leave. Lookman 25 million to 30 million. A transfer this summer is possible, but he only wants to join a top club. Yeah, because it's his last contract, isn't it? You know what I mean? He's 26. He's in his peak now. He wants to join a top club, man. So fair play to him, man. He did unbelievable at the Europa League. Was man of the match. 3 goals. Sensational. Why wouldn't he, man?
Yeah, someone like a Villa could do with that. Even the Spurs. You know,
that's the one that need him.
Good signing, Spurs. Rather than Olise and trying to dish out big money, go and get Lookman in.
Yeah, man. Go and get Lookman.
You know what I'm saying?
He was at Leicester, didn't do well. No, he was never at Leicester. He was at
I think he was Leicester. Everton.
Was he at Leicester, Lookman? I don't think he was.
Was it only
Spurs are not a big club, though. Yeah, true. They're not a big club. But I don't know. But he was at Bayer Leverkusen as well. And he didn't really do much over there. So, Everton, yeah, he was at Everton. Maybe at Newcastle. But then again, Newcastle have got Anthony Gordon, innit? You feel me? So, it's one of them where they're not going to be really looking at him in that kind of way. Do you know what I mean? Right. So, it's mad, bro. Like I said, bro, it's crazy times we're living in, man. This transfer market is mad. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We still don't know what the manager situation is saying right now. Do you get me? Like, it's uncertain times, but at the same time, it's like people still need to relax, though, innit? We've got a couple of days left. You know what I mean? And then we'll hear from it then. You get me? So,
boy, I just want to hear breaking news. Eric Ten Hag. I need to see
breaking news. You know, it's gonna that day though. It's gonna happen when you're unexpected. You know, when you're in your car and that. I'm gonna be somewhere far away.
Sometimes I've been locked off from everything for so long that it breaks. And I find out like an hour later, everyone's going mad, and I'm like, "What happened?"
Yeah, what happened, man? I've been chilling, man. I was just with family.
Yeah, I was just relaxing. The man's like, "Yeah,
bro." Now, breaking news always happens when I least expect it, or I'm not in the house, or when I'm just out and about. Man, I'm saying Thomas Frank. Yo, Thomas Frank ain't coming to United, man. Relax. Relax yourself. Relax. He's at Brentford. That's his level. Like, allow it, innit? You get me? Allow it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Allow it, man. I don't think he's a bad manager. Don't get me wrong. He's not a bad manager. But, yo, like, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, man. Thomas Frank ain't coming to Man United, bro. They're just trying to put a link out there.
Stop trying to force him on us, man. We're not having
it. Bro. Like, we're not feeling him, bro. We don't want him. You get me? And he's doing his thing over there, man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Madness.
You get me? Trust me. That breaking news, is gonna be madness. Madness. Do you get me? Frank is clear of top. Yeah, bro. You know what's mad here as well, yeah? It's the fact that a lot of people are saying Thomas Frank, yeah, is not a possession-based manager, and he gets 30% possession out of he only gets like 30% possession, yeah. Bro, did you see how much he cooked us, United? Do you remember that? Remember that game?
Yeah.
Do you remember that game? When he cooked United.
We beat the 4-0?
Yeah, the 4-0. None of the 4-0, man. The what do you call it? The one where we drew 1-1.
Yeah, but they had us up for one of the halves.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
Basically. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Let me show you.
United, man. United is just a waste of time, man.
Bro, look at this game, bro. Look at this game, bro. They had an XG of 3.29 to 0.59, bro. 31 shots. This is for me, I think in terms of the game that sums up Ten Hag the most, it's this game here. You know what I mean? It's this game here, bro, where we should have been battered. Battered, bro. You know what I mean? And then he would have scammed the win. That day, I'm glad we didn't scam the win. I said it, you know. There's so many games where I'm actually glad, yeah, United didn't scam
robbing the bank. He's always robbing the bank.
Yeah, we robbed the bank, bro. Like, I'm sick of this, bro. This failed heist. You know them ones? Man, I tried to do a lot of robberies, you know. I said, nah, man.
Failed
I'm
heist.
not having it, bro. I'm telling you.
What
Because
was
what will
that thing on
happen is, yeah,
Netflix? What was that
everyone
thing
would
on Netflix?
gaslight us.
Did you watch
Hey.
that program on Netflix, the heist one?
Which one?
On Netflix, and they used to do the bank heist.
Oh, yeah, the money heist.
Money heist. Yeah, the professor. He's the
Bro,
professor.
he's the professor, bro. He's the guy that says, yo, we're going to do it this way. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, allow it, man. Allow it, man. Should have ended. There's so many games where it should have ended 4-0, bro. Like United, and it didn't. For some reason, we stayed in the game. Like, genuinely, man.
Yeah, no
Crazy.
one likes it.
Yeah, bro, but possession hype, though. Bro, do you remember what possession we had? We were always going backwards into our goal, man. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, no one likes it.
What are we doing here? Yeah,
No
tell
one
that football is haram, bro. Like, genuinely, the worst football I've seen, man. Like, yeah, people say Mourinho's football was bad and whatnot, but this one just lacks control. It lacks an identity. It's not consistent enough. Like, this style of play has not been consistent enough as well.
Yeah, it's been madness.
You know what I mean?
It's a madness when you think about it.
Yeah, and this guy here, bro. Listen, I don't want to listen to this guy as well, man. I don't think this guy. Everybody's chatting shit. What's he said now? What's he said, man? Broski, man. I don't want to listen to no journalists, man.
Yeah, they've just been making out. They've been caught out.
Do you know what I mean, bro? Did you know Sassuolo, old job getting relegated? They had them finishing 11th, 8th. Exactly. Yeah, big up HK. Yeah, man. Sassuolo now. You know what I mean, bro? It's crazy. But yeah, let me see what this guy's what is saying here, man. Even though I think it's not anything special or anything we don't know. Right, let me see what he said here. Erik Ten Hag is growing increasingly frustrated with the delay over deciding his future at Man United, with the manager fearing it's impacting on the club transfer plans. Erik Ten Hag is concerned if Man United intend to keep him at the club is already in danger of failing behind in summer's market, and this will impact prospects for next season. And then he continues to say, it is becoming increasingly clear that it's no outstanding first choice should Man United decide to sack Ten Hag. And then the next one says, Erik Ten Hag is aware that Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos have been talking to other managers and their representative while season-long review is conducted. Hey, this is groundbreaking journalism, isn't it? This is crazy, man. This is crazy. This is everything that we've already knew, man. Like, we all know the scenarios. We know that he's concerned. Like, we know that already.
These men are posting.
We just need to know the outcome.
Yeah,
we just need to know the outcome. Yeah.
No man's on this. He's about to get shot, but I think it's going to be shot with a silver gun. No, it's a brown one. It's a wooden gun. Yeah, they've decided to use the shotgun. And I think they're just going to use a small pistol. Brother, is he getting? We know he's getting shot. When is it happening? Stop playing games with us. This is the games that they're playing with us right now. So we ain't got time for all of this.
Bro.
Nonsense. I'm sick and tired of it, to be honest. I've clocked though. One thing I've liked about this is expose the media that these guys ain't got.
Yes.
And as much as people like to say that my man's a tapping merchant, Fabrizio, but he only moves with certainty. I like him.
Yeah. And obviously David Olsen as well.
David Olsen,
Don't need Sesko getting Isak. Have fun with Baldy. Bro, you're not getting Isak, man. This is Arsenal fan, Zayn Miassi. You're not going to get Isak, man.
I should have listened to you. Isak is my
I told man about Isak, man. But,
he's
bro,
I should have listened, man.
I think he's on a death row contract over there, man. I don't know, man. You know the Geordies have got him, man. You know the Geordie love. When you get the Geordie love, you know what I mean? You don't want to be leaving, man. That's what I'm saying. You know, certain teams, they give you a lot of love, They give you that kind of respect. Like, he felt the Geordie love, man.
I heard him talking English, though. He talks English like a Londoner.
Bro, he talks like a Londoner, bro. Like, it's mad. But I feel like that's always the case now with these Europeans, man. They all want to be like, you know, they're all talking like the London slang,
Top
man.
Boy, watching too much Top Boy.
Too much Top Boy. Man said, yo. Man like Jamie and that, bro. Man like, it's crazy.
You know what's mad, though? Like, if we had Isak, I'll be so comfortable with losing like Martial and everyone else.
Bro,
like, even Højlund, like, my thing is this, like, Man United makes some miss. I'm not going to say Højlund is not the guy here. But I still can't get over the Mason Mount money. That's just 65 million down the drain.
65 million down the drain. But they need to be that song for him, you know, Mason Mount.
I'm telling you, because when I look at that,
down the drain, Mason Mount. I am telling you,
when I think about that, I think to myself, cool, even if you'd have kept that money in the bank and then you come this season and then you go for João Neves and you say, cool, we're going to give you 70 million. I can get it because we didn't give the money for Mount. Because the issue I get now is that how can we say João Neves is not worth 75 million when we pay 65 for Mount?
Yeah, it's true.
It's actually true. That's the problem. Mount has messed us up. Everyone's going to look at you and say, you pay 65 million for an injured Mason Mount.
Yeah.
Who even on his best day couldn't tie Neves' boots.
Bro, Chelsea, man. But that's what Chelsea do, man. They sold, bro, that summer, they sold Bear, man. They sold Koulibaly. They sold Bear, man, for big money. You get me? They sold their keeper.
See why I don't get Chelsea? If they didn't have no midfielders like the way we don't, they will go to Aston Villa and get my man that is leaving now, Gomez. They would go to Villa. I mean, get not Gomez.
Gomez. Who?
It's not Gomez at Villa. It's who are they selling now to Juve?
Oh, Douglas Luiz.
Douglas Luiz, and Gomez is at Wolves. The other Brazilian.
Yeah.
They will go and get both of them for the best price of about 70, 80 million and slap them in their midfield.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
What are we doing?
Bro, it's mad, bro.
That Brazilian Gomez at Wolves.
I like him though.
Yeah, I like him. He's tidy.
He's like a Fred, man. He's Fred Regens, man. I'm telling you. Bring them, man. Bring them. You know what I'm saying? Well, big up Adewale in the chat. Big up Adewale, man. He's telling people, yo, Sassuolo getting relegated 2 seasons after De Zerbi leaves. He finished 11th, 8th, and 3rd, 3 seasons with them now relegated. People want to talk about this. Bro, listen. The agenda is mad, bro. Like, he won the league with Shakhtar. You know what I'm saying to you? But people, I think, for me, De Zerbi is that kind of guy that people just don't want to give his praise. I think you can criticize him, but them man are just following the popular narrative. He's overrated. He's he's that.
The worst thing I've heard is that De Zerbi only knows how to play one way. This is the worst spin that is spun by everyone that doesn't want De Zerbi. De Zerbi has a philosophy that can change. Anyone that watches tactic videos on De Zerbi will show you how many times he can change and how many times he does an in-game change of tactics.
Yes.
Right, but still keeping the same principles.
Yep.
Like whether he's going against the City or he's going against a Newcastle or Burnley, there's the amount of times that De Zerbi has in-game changed the tactics. People are just going on like because his philosophy is to play a possession-based football and to stick by the philosophy of being brave on the ball and going forward, that's the same thing that Pep does. But it doesn't mean you can't change your tactics. It doesn't mean
Pep has a better quality of players, though. That's the bottom line, man. Like Pep, listen, I'm not saying that Pep would have been shit at another club here, but bro, like it helps having quality players to build your system as well. You know, like you know what I mean. Like he's dealing with Luiz Dunk and them, man. Webster, bro, come on,
quality
man.
players, yeah.
Not Lallana.
Yeah, and people understand it's like people understand that when you have a better quality of player, it's the decision making, how quick. It's all about the decision making. It's not always about the ability. It's how quick these players are able to make decisions at the highest level. Because when you have those players that can see, like you look at Kobe Mainoo, people are so like, how does he do it? It's because he scanned the pitch so many times before the balls even come to him, compared to any other player in his field, or in a particular type of role that he has. That's what makes them different. And I feel like people underestimate the players that Pep has. Sometimes man will be like, Mahrez, he's not all this, or he's nice, but he like Mahrez wasn't the best player in the league when Pep went and got him. But he always had that ability when you saw him at Leicester that he was above the rest. Like you can see that the way he views the game, the way he takes on the game, and his awareness on the field was at a totally different level. And when you've got players like Bernardo Silva, David Silva, like all of these players, Mahrez, whose awareness is like top level, brother, it's game, set, match. And that's what De Bruyne and all that have. It's game, set, match.
Facts.
Game, set, match, man.
100%.
And this is what we can see, the downfall of some of the players that we have is like Rashford. They don't have that. They have all the ability. They have all the ability, but to see the game in a certain way before it's even happened, he doesn't have it, sadly. No, and that's not. And people going like, where it's a disrespect to him, and we're saying that he's crap, he's this, he's that. Nah, but it's that extra bit of percentage that you need at that level to see something before everyone else does, and then to be able to execute. It's mad.
Yeah, 100%. Let's check these comments as well, by the way, from Jean Pedro. I'm going to read your first part. In the beginning of the season, brother, forget it. We'd argue every day after training session. He's very detailed. You can't even understand it. If I did one thing wrong, he would get pissed off. Pissed like picking up a bottle and throwing it in on the floor. I wouldn't even mess up things in the practice. You do the right thing, but if you don't do it, he'd be upset. He'd be pissed off the silliest things. I left training upset many times. So everybody read this here and it was like, yo, man, like, bro, like, what's going on here, man? Then, man, you know what I mean? He's not that good, great. But then people missed out this bit as well. He said, right after this, Joe Pedro said, he's different from what you think, brother. He's an alien. I said before, he's like Pep Arteta, the guy from Tottenham too. Rah. The guy from Tottenham's getting a lot of praise, you know? Fair play.
But people going like he's dead. He's not dead, Ange.
The level of the guy is the brother I said in an interview I gave in England. Top for me, top 10 coach in the world. I don't know what happened between Brighton and him, but the moment he falls into a team with more money, brother, forget it. It's going to be difficult to stop the man. This is what I'm trying to say. When you have better quality of players,
I like João Pedro as well.
I would take him at United, bro.
I'll take him.
He could fill the void of Martial. I'm not saying he's similar to Martial, but you know what? He could give us that feeling a little bit.
Foiling the run for his money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
People are out here playing games. He will give Højlund a run for his money, brother.
Yeah, do you know what I mean, man? Big up HN, man. Big up, man. Big up Strasbourg Seeing says, a certain Man United fan doesn't rate De Zerbi for poor results, despite Brian having worse injuries than his boy Eric Ten Hag, and uses injuries as an excuse. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, we know
agendas after agenda, innit? Agendas.
We know who them fans are. We know
who them fans are, man. You know the ones there. And you know what they're doing now, Musa, yeah? They're trying to spread the Thomas Frank agenda now. Now that Southgate's been debunked,
they're trying to scare the fan base with.
Yeah, now they're trying to scare them with Thomas Frank.
Yeah, scare.
Do you know what I mean?
To keep
it's a joke, man. I swear down, bro. It's actually funny, man. But that's what it is, though. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to do that. I'm just here to just. Do you know what I mean? Like, do my thing, innit? You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying to you? Right, he says here, if Julian Alvarez leaves Man City, his first choice destination is Real Madrid. Bro, you ain't going Real Madrid, man. Yo, brother, you ain't going Real Madrid, bro. Relax yourself, man. Man, like Alvarez thinks he can go Real Madrid.
This Telegraph stuff, is it all old stuff?
The Telegraph, which one?
About saying that he's increasingly upset Eric Ten Hag and
yeah, it's just new, but bro, it's you know what it is though. It's just kind of almost rewriting what they've said.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, of what's the story. Just basically, Telegraph will tell these journalists, "Yo, I don't pay you for nothing in it. I need you to give them an update without giving them an update." Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, and this is what, and the problem is, I feel like for me, news aggregates have made things 10 times worse than what they are. You know, these Twitter aggregates, you know, on Twitter, you see these United plug, United. I'm not speaking bad on them, but these journalists now put their stories online for people to read. So when you read them, like when you read a newspaper, Nordin, do you go at a newspaper and say, "Yo, what's this bullshit? What's going on here?" You don't, do you? You just take it for what it is, and then you leave the newspaper on the bus seat or whatever in the cab. You leave it there. But these new aggregates, they've made things 10 times worse than what it is because it's online on Twitter, and Twitter, bro, it's always giving people like emotions, like hormones. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, "Yo, I feel happy, I feel sad." But when you read something on the newspaper, you're like, "Okay, cool."
You just turn it over, keep it moving.
You just turn it over.
Yeah, you keep it moving. And as much as they will like to disagree as well, is that the social media football.
Do you know what I mean?
The football influencers on social media, like yourself, Rants, and other people, have also shown them that there's more to.
Yeah, sorry, I called you Jordan, by the way. My bad.
That's cool. No, that's cool. There's also they show them that there's more to how you share information around football, because Twitter and these platforms have given journalists who were nobody's names.
Yeah,
nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
It gave them names because people will then follow them for more information, find out what's going on. Then when football influencers like yourself came along and started to talk about the game and show a different insight to it, they got jealous.
Yeah,
100%.
100%. I think you're so spot on, man. You know what I mean? I think everybody wants their own bag in it. I get it in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got now, like, you know, these Americans now. I was watching like Kai Cenat last night, and Drewski and some other comedian. You'll have people that are clipping their shit up on TikTok, and they'll be earning the revenue from their work. It's the name of the game, but that's how it is now. So you do something, and someone will react to it, and then someone will basically take that. But at least with us, we're just reacting to the football, innit? We're reacting to what's being said. I'm not, and then I give my opinion based on what I've seen or whatever. So you're basically, you know what I mean? You're reacting to something, aren't you? But then you've got these kind of guys who are twisting words, putting things out of context. You got bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Man United are waiting to, nothing again. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for me, it's all about how you perceive news. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So,
and I feel like the haters are the haters, because for me, there's other journalists in the game who, like, again, not to say there's only one, like Ornstein and Fabrizio, they've just embraced these platforms.
Yes.
Fabrizio and their man have embraced it. Like, Fabrizio's the man that will jump on your platform. He's not shy, you know.
But he used to, you know how he used to take, like, I think he used to be like charging people like $250, like, to be on your platform. You just pay him and he'll come on for like 15 minutes, but he won't tell you anything that people don't know. He won't say you the exclusive. Yeah, but I remember Babs told me that he didn't really tell him anything like different. He just said,
that's cool though. That's cool though, because Fabrizio on your platform is heavy, because even though he's not telling you nothing different, but this is Saeed TV award winning. You know
100%.
Because forget what Fabrizio does for us. We give him street cred. He can come on the streets now.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Because I've got the street credibility in London. People are pulling me up. I'm not telling you. I was in the hospital the other day. Someone pulled me up. So what's going on for Ten Hag? I said, I don't know.
I swear down.
Yeah.
Well, like a doctor or something. Like
a doctor. They pulled me up.
Jeez, man. It's crazy, man.
They're watching. Like they're on it. So we will give him the street credibility, mate. And I'm trying to say.
Big time shots. A random question. Do you ever, man, rate that Nainggolan? Oh, he was a baller, man. Nainggolan used to be for Roma. Yeah, he was a baller, man. He was a baller. I liked him. He was a proper animal in midfield, man. Him, De Rossi, and them, man.
Yeah,
bro, they were cold, man. They were cold, man.
It's a different
you know
era.
Different era, man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I don't know, man. I just think for me, it's one of them where, yeah, he had mad long shots, man. Mad long shots. But
one of the best players I ever saw from them type of eras was one Riquelme.
Oi, you know ball, man.
Yeah,
one Riquelme.
Listen, man, allow me. One Riquelme.
Man. I think he killed his career, though, man. Man like Van Gaal killed his career, though, man.
Van Gaal,
man. What was he doing, man? He could have killed it at Barcelona, man.
Yeah.
Van Gaal killed him, man.
He was at Real Betis or something. Where was he before Villarreal?
He was at Villarreal after, but he was at Boca Juniors, was it, or something like that?
Juniors.
Yeah, something like that. Then he came over, and then obviously he went to Villarreal after.
Yeah, Villarreal. Then he went on to a Barca.
He was at Inter Milan as well, wasn't he? Was he not Inter Milan as well?
I can't remember, but one Riquelme,
sure
he used to hold that yellow submarine. See, then Villarreal was the Bruce of Dortmund. Then that's what they remind me of. They were like Dortmund, then pushing up and doing their thing in bare competition.
No, he wasn't. He was at Boca Juniors, Barcelona for 3 years, and then from Villarreal he went to Villarreal, and then he went again. Then he went back to Boca Juniors. So yeah, man. But his best days were at he only played 30 times for Barcelona in 3 years.
Villarreal was his.
Wow, they killed his career.
They killed him because that Villarreal, one Riquelme was mad. Like before you had Iniesta, it was one Riquelme.
But his career, though, man, he should have got more of his career, though, man. But he's still got 106 goals though in 433 appearances. Boca Juniors was probably his best time, 1996 to 2002.
In that yellow jersey, though, he done stuff in the league, man.
Yeah, I know, man. I know, bro. Him and Senna. Remember Senna?
Senna was a bad boy.
Senna was a bad boy, man. Riquelme went Barcelona youngs. Yeah, Charisma. Yeah. They were given a chance, but I think he fell out. He fell out with That's why I think who didn't like him. I think a couple of Spanish guys didn't like Van Gaal for some reason after that because of the way he treated Riquelme. I think that's what happened. I was watching a documentary. What documentary was it? It might have been a Figo documentary or something. But he said he fell out with Van Gaal, and then the couple of Spanish players never looked at Van Gaal the same. You know what I mean, and whatnot. So I don't know, man. But that's what.
Yeah, this is what's going to happen to.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
This what happened to Ten. This what's happening to Ten Hag. When you fall out with certain man, they never look at you the same. I'm telling you.
No, they don't look at you the same, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, man? So it's mad, bro. Yeah, Messi. Yeah, that's it. Messi as well. He's the one that's the biggest one because he's Argentinian. He don't like Van Gaal the most because of the treatment of thingy. But Messi, though, I don't know, man. Sometimes Messi, though, man, he's always picking battles with people, man. Do you know what I mean? Van Gaal didn't even say anything bad.
Messi's got short man syndrome. He's always on a hype.
He's always on a hype, man. Like, big up Messi, syndrome. But bro, like, you need to relax, bro. You need to relax.
You need to calm down. Like, you bust through, you made it when no one expected you to do it, but he's always on it.
Yeah, man. Kagawa could have been a baller.
That was my guy, I like it. Bro. You know what? That's when I remember Alex Ferguson tried to change it up. I said, Alex wants different football now. When he tried to get it, but he couldn't. I think that's after we got terrorized by
that game against Norwich, man. I've got soul dreams, man. That hat trick against Norwich.
Yeah.
Aye, man. That was the game, man.
After we got terrorized by Barca in the finals, Alex said, I need some ballers in it.
Bro, I'm telling you, he got terrorized, bro. You know what it is, though? I'm not saying that's one of the downfalls of like one of the things that I look back at Alex Ferguson's career is that he trusted so many players too much. I think for me, they can only take you so long. Like Darren Fletcher can only take you so far, man.
So far. And
like
I think
he needed more technical players, man.
As good as Man United is why we didn't.
Should have persisted with Varane.
Yeah.
Should have persisted with him.
Yeah, it's the reasons
we persisted with Varane, man.
Yeah, it's the reasons we didn't do as well as we could have and able to do what they're doing now is because I feel like even though Arsenal didn't win as many trophies as Man United, but when Arsenal was on song, man can't tell me nothing.
Yeah,
man can't tell me now. I'm a United fan, but when Arsenal was on song with their little period of hype that they had, they were different. Yeah, and I think that's the only thing that I would say that Alex, like you said, I think he
even a Pogba. The Pogba one. He should have persisted with Pogba. Because then, if he'd have persisted with him, bro, I'm telling you now, oh, man.
When you're winning, I get it. When you're winning, you don't have to think about the bad days. Alex never thought these days would come. When you're winning, you're winning. So you don't have to think about anything other than winning. I get it.
Actually, we kept him, bro.
But remember,
we had him for that season with Moyes.
We went to 3 finals.
Oh.
We went to 3 Champions League finals in the space of 4 years.
I know.
Do you know how serious you have to be as a football club and as a team to go to 3 finals in 4 years? And we only beat Chelsea in those 3 finals.
Bro, we didn't win enough Champions Leagues, man. We didn't win enough Champions Leagues.
If you go to 3 finals in 4 years, you have to pick up more than 1.
We have to, man.
You have to pick up more than 1. We lost to Barca twice in the space of 3 years.
But you know what hurt me the most? I can get the second one. The first one hurt me the most, man. Because I don't think. Listen, I think they were an amazing team, that 2019. But bro, man, I think we had a better chance in that team there.
We beat them in the 08 team. In the
08 team. And that was a similar team.
It was a similar team.
Same team,
we
basically.
Beat them on the way to the final.
We died, man. After 10 minutes, we died, bro. We had a good 10 minutes. Ronaldo, free kick, bro. And then we just, man. Samuel Eto'o, bro. Man sent Vidic to the shops, man.
Was Ronaldo part of that final that we lost?
Yeah, Ronaldo. Yeah, Ronaldo was part of 2019. That's when he left after. He started crying, remember? He cried after.
He should have won us that.
That team, we should have won with that team. We had Berbatov. Like, come on, bro.
I think, wasn't that the season that Tevez weren't there still, was he?
No, he was. That was his last season, Tevez. Tevez and Ronaldo left the same summer.
Yeah, but Tevez wasn't getting the same respect he got the previous season.
No. Yeah.
He wasn't.
No, he didn't. He was using more Berbatov more as well in that second season as well.
For me, as much as I rate Berbatov, the breaking up of Rooney, Ronaldo, and Tevez was the biggest calamity in that period. Bro,
biggest calamity. I swear. Even though, I know, man. Bro, listen,
you can't lose Tevez and Ronaldo.
But one of them, you should have kept Tevez then.
If we kept Tevez and Ronaldo and added someone else in there, even
but Ronaldo was always going to leave. Like, Ronaldo was always going to leave. But if you kept Tevez, leave. You should have kept Tevez, man.
Tevez was on fire at City. He was on fire at Juventus. We should never let.
Fergie again. He falls out with players, man, and then he fell out with Tevez, innit? Bro, listen, I love Fergie, but there's certain things I look at back. I'm like, just
Tevez and Rooney. Rooney said it the other day in one of these interviews with Andy Cole and that.
Yeah,
I think it was an overlap. He said Tevez was the only player I never had to talk to as well.
Yeah,
he had the telepathy thing because Cole was saying that him and York never used to talk on the pitch. And Rooney said, to be honest, Tevez, we were the same. And that's because Tevez never really spoke English. And when you look back at it now, the spaces they used to leave each other, 1-2s.
I know, man. Couldn't persist with Varane and Keane and Scholes. Yeah. You know what it is, though? I think with Fergie, he had trusted lieutenants. And if you weren't a trusted lieutenant and he's seen what he's seen an ounce of you that was like,
he had a couple McTominays and Maguires of his days, man, and he liked them and he played them and they done well in winning teams. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of these players that we rate and say this and that about them, like Fletcher, I rate Fletcher because he was our guy. But if you look at the midfielders in world football in that era, he wasn't in there.
Oh man, he wasn't. But again, he was a trusted lieutenant alongside O'Shea. Alongside these guys, man, like that's the problem, man.
And we will mock Arsenal and say, "Oh, we went there, and we beat them with this player and that player." But if you looked at the world football and where we were trying to go to and win more Champions Leagues, these players were not up for it at that level.
No,
they were not up for it.
No, they weren't, man. They weren't.
They got found out.
So, and that's why for me, I'll always say Pep Guardiola tactically is a great or superior manager to Fergie. Yeah. But obviously, overall, as a manager, what you get as a package. For me, Guardiola, Fergie's always a goal. Yeah, Pep's a better coach.
But not a manager. Yeah, that's what it is. Fergie's a better manager, but Pep's a better coach.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what it is.
Anthony Martial's on vacation, studying different projects will take time. He will make sure. Martial's agent. Before I wrap up, Martial's agent has spoken, or advisor, should I say. And he's basically said this. Let me bring it up right now. I reckon Martial could go to a top club, you know, man.
Same. I want to look out for his career after United. I want to watch.
Yeah, of course. Only 28, man. Exclusive statement. We are studying different projects, and we know it will take time. Anthony made sure to be fit and ready for the new club. He's been training normally for the past 2 months. 2 months, you know. He's 28 years old. I heard reports he would be financially too greedy with clubs. This is not true. Anthony wants to be an ambitious project to achieve his goals and get back in the French team. He will choose his club according to the sporting and family project. The finances are important for any professional, but the player are not his priority. Reminder: Besiktas, Lyon, Marseille among those clubs wanting him to sign him. You know, he might go back to Lyon. I think he grew up as a Lyon academy, innit?
Yeah, we grabbed him from Monaco though.
No, he started his career at Lyon though. He was a kid.
Lyon.
Yeah, he started Lyon, the famous academy from Lyon. Yeah, man. Fenerbahce, bro, that's Mourinho though, man.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go back to Mourinho.
Nah, man, he won't want to go back to Mourinho, bro.
Greenwood is like
Marseille, though, him and Aubameyang got front, though. That would be cold.
Yeah, it's not
you know
a
what
bad
I'm saying?
shout.
So,
it's not a bad shout.
It is what it is, man. Let me get last couple of super chats. Anyone said something? Yeah, Mike says we should have won 09 one. The other one, nah. Yeah, the other one, 11. Nah, we got to be. That's the greatest ever team I've ever seen, by the way. That 2011 Barcelona team. Yeah. That's the greatest ever team I have ever seen.
By then, the pot was fully cooked. They were cooking by then,
bro. At
the beginning, 09, they were still
but they were still kind of like, you know. But that 2011 team, they would pass you to death. David V on the left, Pedro in his prime, Busquets, even at Abidal at left back, you had PK, you had my days, and Dani Alves, Xavi, Iniesta, bro. Nah, man, you weren't getting anywhere near them, bro.
Yeah, that 09 team would have cemented themselves in history. Back-to-back Champions Leagues.
Back-to-back Champions Leagues. And I think in 2010, where did we go out to? Who did we go out to in 2010?
Can't remember, but it was something silly. I can't remember who. That
was the year. Yeah, Robin. Remember Robin, the flipping.
Robin.
Man, that was a flipping. And they I think they won on goal difference. I think they went out. They went out away goals.
Champions League. They won that Champions League that year, didn't they?
No, 2010 was Inter Milan. Inter Milan won it. Inter. Okay. That great Inter team. Jose's Inter. So I swear down.
Barca. That Jose's Inter beat that Barca that we lost to.
That Barca. They sat back and just defended. Bro, that game was crazy, bro.
And that's the same way we beat them when we beat Chelsea.
Yeah, and then after that, it went downhill after that, bro. We lost to Bilbao, bro. You know what I mean? And them man there. We went out of the group. I think we went out of the Europa League in that year, man. I'm saying, but listen, it's what it is, man. But listen, guys, it's been a good show, man. Guys, get these likes up, man. Get these likes up, people, man. Get these likes up, man.
We might have to do a watch along on an old school game.
Yeah, for real, man. Archives.
Archives. You might do some archives.
I'm telling you, get the archives up on that, man.
Archives out.
But nah, man. Militao scored, man. Militao one there. Who else scored? Did he score twice or? Milito, not Militao. Militao plays for Real Madrid. Milito and someone else played as well. Forgot his name. But yeah.
Heartbreaking nights, man.
Bro, efficient. That Inter Milan team, they won in trouble, but they were efficient. They weren't that great of a team, but they have Stankovic. They had real men.
Remember them years when United would fly the flag for English football in Europe?
I know.
Like the whole of England had, except for our rivals, everybody was with us.
He scored both. Yeah, he scored both.
Supported us.
That team was special though, man. Schneider, Milito, Eto'o, Maicon, Zanetti. Who else have I mentioned? Stankovic. Bro, that team was disgusting, man. What a team. What a team. You had Balotelli on the bench if you needed to. Bro, what a team, bro. What a team. But listen, people, Musa, it's been a pleasure.
Likewise.
You know what I mean? Morning shows, man. Everybody, you know what I mean? Start off your day right. You know what I mean?
That's it.
And yeah, we'll link up tomorrow, man, Musa. You know what I'm saying?
Stay down. We'll speak tomorrow, Mandem Show.
Yeah, man. There you go. Guys, like the video, people. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yeah, man, I'll be back later on at 5:30 with a show with the best of the rest. And then, I'll be back live tonight as well at 10 p.m. So we're working, people, man. So big up to everyone. Musa, Sai TG Daily. We'll be back tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.